Ever feel like a sales wizard one day and a complete rookie the next? Well, you're not alone. This is something a lot of salespeople go through. And believe it or not, there is actually a name for this. So stick around to the end. I'm going to show you this mind-blowing reason why and how it could possibly be secretly sabotaging your sales success. Now, not to toot my own horn, but, been in sales for 20 years, helping thousands of people, doing over 5,000 strategy calls, training Fortune 500 sales teams, and help countless professionals increase their closing ability. I've seen this exact thing play out more times than I can count. It's happened to me in my career. Now, it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. And I call it the silent killer of a sales career. If you know Neil deGrasse Tyson, even he is talking about it. But there's a crucial point that he missed that could revolutionize your sales game. Now, I'm going to show you how understanding this psychological quirk can really rocket your sales performance and help you avoid the confidence traps that ensnare even the most seasoned sales pros. So let's break it down. The Dunning-Kruger effect, let me pick a right analogy for you guys or come up with some scenario. It's like anyone that knows Jake Paul. It's like Jake Paul thinking his next fight should be up against someone like Canelo. And he actually called that out, I think, in his last press conference. After beating a 60-year-old Mike Tyson, come again. In sales, it's believing you're a closer extraordinaire after memorizing a few scripts. But here's the kicker. True sales mastery is about recognizing how much you don't know. That's the key. Go back to another comparison. Take Terrence Howard, for an example. Okay, he was just on, I think, the Joe Rogan a few months back. And Howard, he's an actor, and he felt he did a breakthrough in mathematics, right? Like he figured out something to revolutionize mathematics. And it actually took, a scientist to come on the same podcast and debunk that. And spoiler alert, Terrence, he hadn't figured it out, but his confidence in his mind, and we've all been there, he was correct. There's no way this could have been wrong. So it's like the time that you thought you had an unbeatable bulletproof pitch in your sales process until you didn't, or you have a solid week of sales and you're closing everything, right? Everything you touch until the next week you can't close the door. Now you might be thinking, Scott, confidence is key to sales. It is 100%. Let's be clear on that. Confidence is everything. But here's the plot twist. True confidence comes from embracing uncertainty and continuously learning. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a cognitive bias where people with limited knowledge in something tend to overestimate their expertise. Probably the simplest way I can explain it. Essentially, when someone knows just a little bit about something, they might believe they understand it deeply. This is typically from a person lacking knowledge needed to recognize the complexities and the nuances that come with true expertise. The real understanding here is about how a deeper knowledge brings about a clearer awareness of what you don't know. That's where you get better because you understand where to go. Look, back to Jake Paul. I'm bring that up again because it's burdened me that he even made that comment. Jake Paul will realize, I promise you, he will realize that going up against someone like a Canelo, there will simply be a skill level discrepancy here. There will be a major jump between both. Canelo, a seasoned pro, a world champion, will look at Jake's game and dissect it a million ways and find a zillion holes that Jake's not even aware of. And that's normal. That's okay, right? In sales, it's like it's you in front of a prospect, and that prospect doesn't see what you can offer them, and they maybe feel like you're offer, they can DIY it. They can do it themselves because they just don't know what they don't know. And when you first start out in sales, we go through peaks and valleys a lot. And that's normal. It's common to experience a surge of confidence as you grasp the basics. But as you gain more experience, your perspective starts to shift. True expertise in sales involves much more than just following a process. It means developing your own voice, understanding why objections arise, exploring what drives people's decisions and fear. It's easy in sales to think we're at an advanced level because we have a little bit of comfort with some certain sales techniques. I see this a lot, especially with seasoned salespeople. And after seasoned salespeople, maybe they've been in the industry for 10 years and they start plateauing, they they then come to a realization that 10 years of experience in sales is not exactly 10 years. Maybe it's 1 or 2 years through comfort, through repeating the same process, the same tools, same habits over and over and over again. So as a sales professional, it's very important to regularly reassess your approach. Now, that's not to mean to change up your sales process after you come off a bad call. That's not what I mean. It's about adjusting and building on your skill set, always being open to learning, right? Learning and growing. Even the elite 1% closers out there, they're always learning. They're always developing. And listen, if you find yourself in the room where you're the smartest person in that room, walk in a different room. You need to go in another room. Your path in sales at an expert level is going to be ongoing. It's about learning and really establishing the fundamentals and knowing where your skill level is so you can develop and get better. Make adjustments where you need to make adjustments. Sales is my industry, but I know many people that are just a little bit better than me in sales. I know a few people that are a lot better than me, just like I can name 1,000 people that I am more skilled at in sales. And again, that is okay. And knowing this will give you more of an accurate roadmap to get better. Do you really think, if you know anything about boxing, do you really think Jake Paul, a YouTube to boxing in 4 short years, has the same skill level and experience as a seasoned elite pro boxer? The answer is no. He's tried that before. And when he did approach a boxer and compete, he lost because of that skill set, because of that gap. We're no different in sales when you're looking at your skill level. It's going to come down to your clear awareness of your process and the level that you're at. And it's going to come down to continuously developing. It's going to come down to experience. So get out there and have fun, but know where you are. Understand where you are and where you need to be. Now, if you like this video, like and subscribe. I've been away for a little bit, but I'm back and I'm bringing you guys a lot of stuff. So give me some likes, share this, do whatever you need to do, but make this channel grow, because this channel is going to grow, and I'll see you on the next one.